Hey, are you tired of job hopping? Let's talk about resume shame. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's say you're 32 years old and your work history looks like a game of Scrabble that someone just knocked off the table. A year in retail, 6 months at a tech startup, a stint as a dog walker. And if you're watching this, you're likely stuck in that ADHD spin cycle where you start a new job and you're the superstar for 3 months because the novelty is high and then that dopamine starts to drop. And suddenly the paperwork just feels like physical pain and you start making careless mistakes and you're scrolling LinkedIn by lunch. You think the problem is your work ethic. Maybe you've been called lazy. It's not. The problem is that you're trying to find a career when you should be reverse engineering one. I'm Scott with LifeSketch. I'm known as the ADHD Career Coach. And today I'm going to show you a 3-step framework I use with my clients to break that burnout cycle for good. Step 1 is to identify your stimulation threshold. Let's start with a fit audit. ADHD brains don't just need a paycheck. We need a specific level of stimulation. Grab a piece of paper and look at your last 2 or 3 burnouts. Were they burnouts where you had too much stress, too many deadlines, and just frustrated, or bore-outs where there's not enough challenge, there's just too much repetition? If you're a bore-out person, applying to a steady and stable administrative job is career suicide. You need a vehicle that thrives on novelty. Think project-based work, sales, or emergency response. Stop applying to the job you think you should have and start looking for the environment that's going to keep your brain online. Step 2, the backward destination map. In the second step, we stop looking at the next 10 days and start looking at the next 30 years. When you have ADHD, black and white thinking makes you feel like your current job is just this forever destiny. It's not. It's just a stepping stone. So ask yourself, in 10 years, who am I helping? If you want to help people find homes, but you're currently a receptionist at a law firm, how does that connect? Maybe the law firm job is teaching you the executive functioning skills of managing contracts. That's your vehicle. When you see the purpose of this current hardship, the ADHD itch to quit becomes much easier to manage. Step 3 is the 2-day job search role. In this third step, it's all about protecting your energy. ADHD brains hyperfocus. You'll spend 14 hours on a Tuesday applying to 15 jobs, get 0 replies, and then fall into a depression for 2 weeks. Stop. You're only allowed a job search on Mondays and Thursdays. Take the rest of the week to build your career foundation. Take your micro certification. Reach out to one person in the field that you're curious about. Work on your executive functioning routines. This prevents the search from becoming a dreaded vehicle and keeps you in the driver's seat. Remember, your diagnosis is a set of operating instructions, not a life sentence. You don't need to fix ADHD to have a career. You just need to stop putting a race car engine into a golf cart. If you're feeling stuck right now, drop a word stuck in the comments. Check out the show notes where you can download the Career Identity Discovery Worksheet, and that's going to help you figure out what kind of engine you're actually running. Subscribe more for ways to sketch a life that actually fits you, and I'll see you in the next one.